Good morning from the Tampa International Airport. Today we are here because we are traveling all the way to San Francisco for the next few days. We're transferring in Atlanta, but we're going to do some fun things in San Francisco, Sausalito area, so that'll be super fun. But I thought I'd take you guys along with me, so let's go have a fun few days traveling across the country. Thanks so much for tuning in. Looking up at the big board. Don't love that. Flight 1587 delayed. Only 20 minutes or so, but when you only have an hour layover, not great. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and head upstairs to the lounge. So let's go to the Sky Lounge. Let's go ahead and head upstairs to the Delta Sky Club. All right, and we made it upstairs. Here's a look at the Delta Sky Club in Tampa. You have a lounge area over here, some sweet treats over here, bar over here, coffee, water station. And over here we have some food, so we'll get in line for that. Green beans, potatoes, summer pepper chicken, chipotle cheddar, hummuses, sandwiches, and some cookies and stuff over here. Snagged a cookie for now. This isn't my favorite. Sky Club doesn't have the best food options, but it's better for breakfast. Came downstairs from the lounge to get ready to board my plane. Doing a little power washing over here, but my flight's very full. We're delayed, so let's go ahead and get to Atlanta. One thing I did want to point out is Tampa is in the middle of building a new terminal. Delta and maybe one or two other airlines will move over there, but Delta will be the primary. Building a new terminal, slated to open in like 2028, but construction has started. Cannot wait for a brand new terminal. Cannot wait. Alright, see you guys in Atlanta. Alrighty, so we've made it to Atlanta. I'm currently booking it in Terminal D all the way to Terminal T. So it's like 5 terminals away. 20 minutes to catch a layover. So, you know, just walking pretty fast. Walking on a moving escalator right now. But that's what we're trying to do. Trying to get to our gate so we can get to San Francisco on time. We're now walking from Terminal B to Terminal A. One thing I like about Atlanta is it's just all connected underneath. So it's just one really long walkway. But I've never gone from D to T before. So this is a haul. But yeah, going to A next. Then after A will be T. Tell me if that makes sense. We made it to the gate. Also right next to a TJ Fridays. But we made it in time. Alrighty, here we go. See you guys in California. Alrighty, so we have made it to San Francisco. As you can see behind me, it is dark out. I'm currently waiting for my Uber. I didn't film any of this, but we had 1.5 million flight problems. I got on that plane at like 3:30. It was like 20 minutes after we were supposed to leave. Pulled away from the gate, had a mechanical engine issue, had to wait 30 minutes to then go back to the gate, sat at the gate for about 1.5 hours, and then had the full 5-hour flight here. So all in all, it's like, I think totally I've experienced maybe 4.5 hours of delays today. And that entire time we were on that plane, we were not allowed to get off. So I haven't eaten anything today. It is now 9 p.m. California time, so midnight, back to what I'm used to. I left for the airport at 10 a.m. this morning. It's now midnight. Been traveling for 14 hours total today. Still have to wait for an Uber for an hour drive to Sausalito from San Francisco and hopefully find something to eat. So we're gonna try to head to the hotel and see what food we can find at 9 o'clock, because from what the research I've done, there's not much. So let's head to the hotel. Alrighty, we have made it into the hotel. I'm gonna go ahead and head to the room. I didn't show anything else yet because it's late and I want to go to bed. But I figured I can at least show you guys the room. So let's do that. Alrighty, so as we head into the room, we have a full-size mirror here so you can check your fit. As we turn this way, it's a very weird concepted room, but walking this way, I mean, there's the bed there, king-size bed here. I'll turn my back this way. TV hung there with Keurig. Also, they left us a gift bag with a visitor map and some waters. Also some caramel popcorn, ice bucket, wine opener, cups for wines, and then also cups for coffee from your Keurig. I'll turn myself around here. We have a chair here with a lamp. Nice big windows here. Now it is dark out, so you can't really see what our view is, so we'll have to look at that in the morning. But I believe you can kind of see the water that direction. desk here, like I said, king size bed here, 2 bedside lamps, and then there's this room here. This is the bathroom room. So as we walk in here, we have nice tiled floors. There's a closet in here with a safe, ironing board, iron, as well as the organizer here, and some robes. So it looks like there's a makeup mirror and a hair dryer up there. Backing in this way, this door here is probably our toilet. Our toilet is there. And as we turn this way, we do have a very nice soaker bathtub, along with a stand-in glass shower with some soaps in there. The towels are nicely folded. And then as well, if you want to, there's this little window here. You can look into the bedroom from the bathtub. So yeah, that's kind of fun. But yeah, full-size mirror in here. I like how big this mirror is. This bathroom feels very big. And then also just like the room, because of the way it's set up, feels very, very big. It's a little different since there's no, like you walk in the door there and normally you're like used to something being like right over here, but there's not. It's just a hallway. So yeah, this is, I don't even know what type of room this is. I'm assuming it's a king bed, some type of view, standard room. But yeah, it's a very, very nice spacious room. The amenities feel really nice so far. I'm assuming here's a refrigerator. Yeah, refrigerator in there. What else we got? Here's the drawer. We're staying at the Casa Madrona Hotel and Spa. Let's take a look at this map. See if there's anything good. This map. Now again, I arrived here so late today that everything's closed, but this is a look of downtown Sausalito. So yeah, we're here for 2 days, so hopefully we'll be able to experience a decent amount of it. But yeah, there you go. There's do one more quick turn so I can give you guys a better view of everything. Yeah, there you go. There's a view of a room here. So probably gonna go to bed for the night and then yeah, pick it up sometime tomorrow. So see you guys in the morning. Good morning from a very cloudy and foggy Sausalito, California. Woke up this morning to finally get a look at this view from this hotel, the Casa Madrona Spa. I think I'm saying that right. We do in fact have a bay view. Very pretty. We'll see if it clears up at all today. Maybe we'll get a nice like sun view. But got a ton of boats over there. Road below us. We do also have this great balcony. French doors. It's really nice. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is probably go explore the hotel a little bit today. Maybe explore a little bit of Sausalito. And that'll probably be most of the day today. So let's go ahead and let's go get started. Thanks so much for joining. So I found this door off my floor. So I think we're gonna go venture out and see what's out here. Looks like this is like the middle of the hotel. This is very pretty. I did also want to point out, this is one of like the historical hotels in America or something like that. Looks like there's like this deck out here with these tables and some fire pits. So you can walk up to different rooms. Look like these are some of the guest rooms up here, depending on what room type you have. And you can walk down here. It's like the inside workings of the hotel. So you go that way. I came up the elevator when I came in yesterday. I'll try to show you guys off the lobby. The lobby was small. Over here is what's called the carpy. I don't know what that is. Looks like it's a business room. Fitness center down here. Got a little fountain. Some loungers. Tiny little fitness center in there. This is a full working spa as well. And it looks like you can come down this way. And it looks like this probably gives us access to the street, I would assume. It's very nice in here. Also, it's only like 58 degrees right now. Oh, this looks like it goes inside to some of the other maybe conference rooms or part of the spa. And this gate here, let's see. Oh, this takes us down to the street. Let's see. It's a fun little stairwell. It's also pretty early right now. It's only 8 a.m., which is, I'm still kind of on East Coast time. I kind of got up at like 6:30. But, oh, this takes us to the street. Okay. Casa Madrona Hotel and Spa, the spa at Casa Madrona. This is Poglio, which I believe is like an Italian spot. It's down here. There's wine tasting. So we'll walk this way. I do have a breakfast in here in a little bit. So I believe I'll be going to that. Ooh, doggy. Over here is the main entrance. Hotel and Spa. So why don't we do that? Let's walk through the main entrance. Here we go. Yeah, here you go. Little like lobby area over here. And back that way is the front desk. And elevators to go up. I did also want to point out National Register of Historic Places. That's pretty cool. So let's continue our walk. Maybe we'll go walk by the water quickly. Why don't we go do that? Let's go head over there. I do want to say this is one of those times that I feel super weird about vlogging, especially like the hotel lobby and stuff, because it is so small and intimate. You just kind of feel like the two people that are in there are looking at you. So it just feels a little weird sometimes to vlog in these situations. It's not like when you're at a theme park, you know, it's everyone's vlogging. It's a little different. So let's walk over here by the water. Some boats and stuff over here. Marota Yachts of Sausalito. It's definitely a lot of sailboats over here. I wanted to see if I could, I can see the bridge from here. Okay, so hang on, I'll have to go over there in a minute. But yeah, I've never been to like the Bay Area of California before. First time. I've only ever been to like the LA and San Diego area. So I was interested to see what it looks like. It's very islandy. I get a very island feel, like St. Thomas, St. Martin type feel, with the way all the houses are built on the hills. But yeah, very pretty. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna walk this way. Hold on. But this is what I meant by like the St. Thomas, St. Martin vibe. Just like all the houses just on the water. I mean, they don't look like the nicest houses. I'm sure they're millions of dollars. Everything here is definitely very like historic and classically built. But, oh, here comes a boat. Where's the ferry? Looks like it's just like the parks team. But yeah, so this is like the island of Sausalito, the peninsula of Sausalito. The rest of San Francisco is all the way that way. Can't even see it with all the fog. So I don't know if we'll venture over there at all. But yeah, this view right now, pretty amazing. All right, so it is a little bit later in the afternoon. I am now upstairs at like my conference center area for what I'm here for. But this is the view from up there. It is an awesome, awesome view from up top. The sun has come out today, so we are just looking at the view of all the boats down here at the other island across the way, just really soaking up the sunshine that's here and taking in this breeze. It is much cooler here. It's only like 65 degrees here compared to the 95 in Florida, so pretty good. And now we're going to be making our way over to a different spot along the water. We're going to a different restaurant called Bar Bocce, where it's got like some snacks and some drinks. So we're just walking our way over there, taking a view of what it looks like in Sausalito. And this is where we are. We're just on the water here. The sun is setting. So, you know, just another gorgeous night out here in Sausalito. Wanted to come out onto this balcony and give you guys one last look from the room. The sun is out today. I know this video's kind of been all over the place. It's a little bit of a hodgepodge from my 2 days here, but we do check out today and fly home. But we're back at the room for right now. Just one last look at the bay. You can kind of see the Golden Gate Bridge over there in the distance. But yeah, this is a great stay. It's a great stay. I definitely would love to come back to this hotel again. Get another massage, hang out in the Sausalito area. It's a good time. Alrighty, so we are now in the car making our way over to Muir Woods, which is a national park. It's in the Redwood forest, so we're making our way over this way. It's definitely a lot more It's very scenic drive, windy roads, but we're making our way to Muir Woods. And this is a map here, like a braille map of Muir Woods. Kind of shows all the different trails over here that we have. So this is where we're going to be today. And this is a First Amendment area. Well, I don't know what this song means, but the National Park Service recognizes your amendment for first rights. So there you go. You can do whatever here, I guess. And this is the entrance fees for today. Adults $15, children are free. They also do have some annual passes and things like that. But this is the trail we're going to be doing. It's right around 2 miles here at Muir Woods. So we're going to be doing Bridge 4. It's long. It's a 2-mile loop. It takes about an hour and a half. So let's go ahead inside. This is the start of the park. It's the National Park Service Department of Interior. And let's go ahead and head inside into Muir Woods and take a look at some of these redwood trees. Be in nature for a bit. Enjoy the sunshine. And some of these trees are just huge. So we're just going to walk around the forest for a bit. So let's go ahead and do that. They also do have these signs over here. Like this is like a painting that you can look at of the redwood forest, and kind of shows like this is what was used as inspiration. So pretty cool so far. There's lots of nice, again, really tall trees. So it's going to be a good little hike. So let's go ahead and get going hiking. I did also want to point out that up here they have a tree lifespan tracker. So there's going to be a giant tree stump basically, and it kind of shows you all the different rings, and you'll be able to tell how old the tree is. So I thought this was pretty cool. Again, this tree here was from like 15 BC, I think, is when they dated it. So this is a little guide here that basically shows you how you can tell how old a tree is by looking at how many rings it is and how basically wide it is. This was like arm's length across. So 909 AD is when this tree was born. So kind of crazy. Alrighty, so we are all done with our hike. We are in the gift shop now before we head our way out. So they have tons of books in here, books about trees, books about national parks. They have different shirts from Muir Woods, different hats from Muir Woods. Again, more books about trees, lots of merch and things like that. But I think what we're going to do now is go ahead and make our way back to Sausalito and the hotel. So let's go. So I came outside to like the topmost part of the hotel to show you guys the view from up here. And this is what I was saying about this hotel. It's not like one big building. It's a bunch of small buildings. But depending on what suite you're in, what section you're in, you could have a different area. So like guest room 601 to 620 is over here. 600 there. There's like this whole building here with rooms in it. There's other rooms this way. Like that's a room. This is another suite over here. Look at this view. And you go back down there to the main part of the hotel. So it's all a little weird. But each room is super unique, so that's like fun. And you have different furniture on your deck depending on which room you have. But this view from up here is incredible. So I think that's going to be really it from Sausalito. The next thing you guys will probably see will be me heading back to the airport to head to Salt Lake City and then to Tampa. So maybe another clip here or there, but let's get headed to the airport. You can also really see the bridge from up here. I think that might be Alcatraz there. I'm not sure. But there's the Golden Gate Bridge. Alrighty, so we are in the car making our way back to the airport now. This is going to be a time lapse here of going over the Golden Gate Bridge. I wish I would have been able to get a better picture of the Golden Gate Bridge, but it just didn't really work out from like where we were at the hotel in Sausalito. So this little time lapse of us driving under it we'll have to do, but working our way back to the airport now. So yeah, it was a quick trip. I know it was all over the place, but making our way back to the airport. So let's go. Alrighty, we've made it to the airport, flying Delta home. Let's go ahead and get ourselves checked in. Interestingly enough, here at San Francisco, regular like TSA is on floor, what floor am I on? It's on floor 2 for departures where check-in is, but TSA pre-check's on 3. So heading upstairs to get through pre-check. Alright, we're all through pre-check. Took about 10 minutes. So we're gonna go probably head to the Sky Lounge. Then we're heading to Utah, Salt Lake City for our stopover. And then I have an 11:15 p.m. Salt Lake City flight to get me to Tampa, where I'll land in Tampa 6 a.m. Sit in first class. Very excited. So let's go head to the Sky Lounge, see what they have to offer. There's a yoga room here. That's insane. You can just go in there and do yoga. We're heading down this way to the Sky Lounge. All right, y'all. We've made it. Let's head inside and see what we got for today. All right, we've made it up to the lounge. Got myself a DP, Mick, bowl of soup, this chicken wrap thing, some popcorn, some brownies. I'm just gonna hang here for a bit. So let's do that and then we'll get on the plane. Alrighty. So we are all done in the Sky Lounge. We're gonna start making our way towards the gate. So that's what we're doing. This is a look at the lounge, by the way. Here at San Francisco. But we're gonna start making our way to the gate and head to Salt Lake City. And we'll do this all again. So let's head to Salt Lake City. All right, here we go. We made it over to Terminal C. Headed to Salt Lake City, Utah. Just waiting for my group to board and then we'll get on board and get to Utah. 2-hour layover in Utah, and then red-eye flight that departs Utah 11:15. Land in Tampa at 6 a.m. Very excited. First class seat in Utah. This we're Comfort Plus. Once we hit Utah, first class. So at least we got first class for the red-eye home. But let's go ahead and get on board. Here we go. Salt Lake City. Alrighty, so we have made it to Salt Lake City. There's still a ton of flights left tonight. Looks like the last one out of here is midnight. But there we are, Tampa, 277, 11:52 departure. On time. So I gotta go to A. Oh, I gotta walk down a little bit. So we're not too far. We're right now over here. I just gotta go this way. Where is... Let's see if I can find where the Sky Club is. Because I'd like to go hang out there for an hour. So let's see if we can find the Sky Club. I will say, I completely forgot how long Salt Lake City's Terminal A is. It's just like this, it just keeps going. And I've already been walking for quite a bit. It's just like one giant hallway. Kind of crazy. All right, we've made it up to the Sky Deck, or the Sky Club. This one's huge. 2 buffets, huge bar. Yeah, we can go this way. What's over here? Oh, you can go outside here. What am I gonna do? I might see if there's a snack. Then I might go sit out there for an hour. Yeah, let's go do that. Decided to get myself a little beer, a little cookies, headed outside on the deck. Like I'm outside right now. It's overlooking all these planes. I got about an hour before I take off out of here. So right now it's 10:15. My flight leaves at 11:30. So first class. Very excited. But that's what we're doing for right now. Have a little cookie. All right, guys. This is it. About to head downstairs. I'm taking my first ever first class flight home. I'm so excited. Finally flying first class. So let's go get on this plane. I'm also very excited just to go home. Doing like a quick trip like this, 48 hours, lots of travel. I'm just ready to go home. I also have a little sunburn on my nose from just being outside the past 2 days. But yeah, I'm ready to go home. So let's go downstairs. Let's get on this plane, and then 4.5 hours, we'll be back in Tampa. So let's go. Let's go see what first class is like. All right, guys, this is it. Here we go. Alrighty, we are all boarded. Seat 5G. Got this blanket here. Got a pillow here as well. They also gave us bottled of water, and they're going to come around and start doing service soon. I was greeted by my last name, so that was cool. Got a nice window view here, so yeah, we're gonna maybe watch a movie or two, Back to the Future, and then, you know, get some shut-eye before we head back to Tampa. So let's get going back home. Like that, we are home sweet home in Tampa. Wasn't a bad flight. Came in a little bit early. A little bumpy, but wasn't a bad flight at all. Now we're back home. We are making our way back to the car. Right now there's 2 Delta flights that came in. The airport is a lot busier than I thought it would be, which I guess I should have known that because I've flown out at this time. It's 5:45 in the morning, so it's definitely popping. With that, I think we're gonna call it a day here from Tampa Airport. Thanks so much for tuning in to this hodgepodge video of travel to San Francisco, Sausalito, the Redwood Forest. We literally did, like the song My Country 'Tis of Thee. We went from the Gulf Stream waters to the Redwood Forest. So that was pretty cool. I know this was kind of all over the place, but thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you all in the next one. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel if you made it to the end. Really appreciate it. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.